Okay, today I'm going to show you my Sherman, my latest Sherman that I've just weathered, but I haven't done the tracks yet. Now, some people can say, why have you weathered it and you haven't done the tracks? Because I always leave the tracks last. I always do all the weathering on top first, make sure I completely finish the top, and then I'll do the tracks and the wheels and all that weathering. So guys, I'm just showing all the extras that I've put on it and done, like I've done all the accessories on the back there. There you go, if you can see that. So what I've done some ration boxes, Second World War ones, and what I've done, I glued those all together. I hope you can see that okay. And obviously the bottom one all squashed up. So dirtied them a little bit, just weathered them, one on its own here. Yeah, it's got something in it as well, it's got some food I think. So yeah, I made those, so they look alright. If I just turn this around this way. Yeah, as I said before in many of my videos, these here are Lego. And as you can see the bottom there. So what you do, just so you can see the wood grain on the top there, just scrape it one way with a really rough sandpaper. Because these were quite long, so I had to cut them, and because there you go, you see the bits there. They look like chunks of wood just sort of broken away, so I left it like that. I was going to fill it in, but then I thought, oh, that looks alright like that. Chunks of wood sort of missing. And yeah, I'm the chamois king. There you go, the chamois. Haven't finished it yet. It still needs some sort of like weathering and make it a little bit more real. But the good thing about it, you can bend it any way you want. You can have it that way, you can screw it up. You can do anything with it. You can make it fatter if you want, or you can make it thinner. So it's a good like a moulding thing if you want to mould it around and sort of swoop it down on one side like that if you want to. All you have to do is just wet it and leave it in that shape to dry, and it'll stay like that. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, you don't have to try and tie it down and make it stay like that. It'll just keep flipping up again, you know. So yeah, it's coming. It's sort of like getting all right now. I've got loads of these little wooden boxes, some more there, and crates. There you go, crates. I glue them all together. I've done a long one here. There you go. Obviously you've got to have like the smooth tops with not the little notches, you know, on the top, the round notches to lock them in. So I get loads of smooth ones like that. You can buy them, it's probably eBay or at a Lego shop. Sometimes you just buy the smooth tops and that's it. And then you can just buy the other bits later on like that, you know. The 6, I think it's 6 on these, or 8, I can't remember. Then what I've done, I cut a Lego box. I took like the little notches out inside, made that, and I stuffed rope inside. So it's like a little box of rope there, you know, or you can put other things in there if you like. I'll put some mortar bombs in one other one over there. Now these here, okay, they kind of look like little ammo boxes if you want to, or something else. It's that's Lego as well. And there you go, there's a bigger one, a bigger panel there of Lego. And another one. So all these, just went mad on making them. And then I've got some like little boxes here as well. There you go. These are the 4, you know, the 4 round hole Legos. And they look like, really like wood, you know, it's amazing. And then obviously Lego, you have like a couple of handles there, you know. So I'll put those on as well. And there's a bigger version that, you know, this the bag, sorry, crikey, the actual ration boxes there, if I can focus for you there. Then I made a bigger one as well, so I can either have that size or it's a little bit bigger, as you can see. So there's one big, one small, there you go. But I think that's the right size, that one there. That's 1.16. This has got to be about, I don't know, it's a little bit bigger. There's probably 1.14. Would that make it bigger? I'm not sure. I'm not too sure on that. And you know, you squash the bottom like it's like this is heavy on top. I'll put Lego in it actually on the top one. The bottom ones I just put cardboard and squashed it like that. So that's looking alright. That's the US ration boxes there. Also, I was outside before in my little storeroom, and my wife's mop, I was looking at it, I thought, that string, that looks alright for making rope. So there you go, guys. That's because I was using this string before, you know, this one here. It's so hairy. I mean, it's got more hairs than I have on my head. So, you know, trying to make a good rope out of that, you have to sort of like spin it around and shave all the hair off. But it's okay if you really tighten it up and just get rid of that hair. Most probably the best bet is tighten it up right and get a lighter and just burn off all that excess string that's sort of showing there, you know, and that will look quite good actually. So that's one thing I might do. But this here is pretty good. It's string, but then when I painted it, it becomes like pretty solid. So you can have it any shape you want. It's good for tying up over the tank to keep all your storage on the back there, you know. Yeah, this is my latest tank. These here, what I've done, I didn't want the bags to be all the same. I said this in my videos before, but now that I've finished it. So you make them all out of shape. You just put a lighter behind it. Some people say put in tin foil and heat up the bottom, which is a pretty good idea as well, I think. And it makes it soft. Hair dryer, you'll be there all day doing it, because I tried it and it just didn't work. So, and then this here I made from the chamois as well. From a distance it kind of looks okay. Close up it looks like a mess, but it looks all right when it's on the tank. You can't really notice. And I've done another one here as well. There you go, there's another bag. From a distance it looks all right. Yeah, and there's a little ammo boxes on top, I suppose, from Lego I made. And then coming around to the front of the tank, I'll just move the camera a bit so you can see it. There's the old sandbags. They're okay, I suppose. And then obviously the bottom ones there will be flatter because they're flattened by the other sandbags on top. This bit here is just a bit of wood. The actual plastic bits on the side here, I took from the accessory kits that you get all the plastic that you've got to cut the bits of accessories off. Well, I got the bits of plastic and I cut them and made a little shelf there for the wood. So remember all those little accessory plastic bits that you throw away afterwards. Keep them, they always come in handy for making like loops or anything for the tank. Now this here is Lego, and I added all these other bits on top here of Lego. And that's alright, I quite like that. It's makes it look different. And side panels from a cutting board that we all have, you know, the green cutting board. Cut those. I might make a armor panel there as well, like I've done with my other tanks. There you go, I got another bag hanging over the side there, and it just hangs down quite nice, you know, it's not like sticking right out, you know. So, and there as well, put the straps on the bags as well. So yeah, that's my Sherman. Not finished yet. In fact, none of my tanks are really finished. You know, every time when you're weathering and that, you always come up with some other ideas and, oh yeah, I'll do that, you know, and yeah, I could do that, make it better, you know. So it's never really ending, you know, it's always doing something else. Like I put this one on just the other day, the old Walker Bulldog, and I've added a lot more things to it since. Obviously, if you can see on the side here, you can see the mud dripping down. That wasn't on the video. And I'll put mud all on the side there, and it's rock solid. There's the King Tiger. Well, I put some grills on the back here, which I ordered from AliExpress. So that's about the only thing I really added to this tank. Yeah, okay, the little chain there from Playmobil, the Pirates. the anchor. That's it really. I haven't done a lot more. The thing what I just did the other day was put a little bit of rust on these here, so that's looking alright. I haven't done a lot to this one actually. It weighs a ton. It absolutely weighs, I reckon it's well over 5 kilos, this one. It's really heavy. So that was a Pro edition. Does 360 degrees turret turn. Let's move that out of the way. This is my first tank that I bought. This is the old Tiger one. When I first got it, mega blue. It looked just kind of strange colour blue, you know. I haven't really finished doing this one, weathering on it as well. It was one of my first attempts of weathering. I never done it before. In fact, really speaking, I've only just started this since Christmas. So all this what I've done is new to me. I've never done anything like this before. So yeah, some of you guys think, oh, it's terrible, but yeah, for me and my son is happy. My 7-year-old, so I like to make him happy, you know. So I say to him, these are all his as well, you know. So he's quite happy with that. And what I've done on the sides here, I cut and bent and a couple of things like it's been hit, you know, when it's going along. So I've done that to it. I've added a crate of hand grenades there, Jerry ones, and some bombs in there. I dented some of this as well by heating it up. I changed the tube. It was too shiny before, so I put like a matte tube on there as well. And I rust the old tow lines there. And then the Commander, well, he's actually got the badges on there. That's not painted, that's actual badges, the bells. It's all metal, the badges. So I can't paint in the face. I tell you, I tried. And the 212 there, well, that's just made out of paper. So I've stuck that on and got that out of Google Image. Found one of them, cut it out, got it down to size, down to that. So that looks alright. I found that the shovel was too long on this, so what I did, I cut it. It came right to here. I thought that looks too long, so I cut it down a bit. Looks a bit better. So that's that one, and then we'll go on to the next tank. Right, here you go. This is my tank. Okay, as you can see the rope that I've done there before. The other rope, which I think looks quite good actually, in fact I like it better actually, is actually cotton. Okay, and then what I've done, I sort of doubled it over about 4 to 6 times, glue on my hand and rubbed the cotton together, and then it went like that, and then I sort of like painted it brown, and then there's the old chamois I keep saying. So all that is Lego except for that, and that is not Lego, but all the rest is Lego there, guys. And then the bags with the straps, more chamois on the side. And then yeah, there's that rope again, but I made it kind of look like a bit like a steel. You go down there, so I painted it sort of like a rust colour, and I haven't glued that in. It just sits there quite nicely. So that's something that I can just take off if I want to. I'll come around to this side. There you go, another Lego bit down there. The old hedge cutter, sandbags, a bit of wood that I found. I found a whole length of wood, so I used it on all of them to make the bit there. These all chamois bits here, and yeah, it's looking okay. The helmets with the decals on. Well, I got a lot of decals, so I'll put them on there. There you go, there's another one there, look. And on their arms as well. I'll put the old brown strap on the helmets there. That one's a bit better, this one here. That's to keep the liner on, because all American helmets had liners. As you can see, the ones up there, you can see the liners inside. So all these 8 helmets here are 1942. So they're quite. That's like the start of when the Americans kind of went into the war, actually. So there you go. That's my tank. Now this is my son's tank. He's absolutely over the moon with this one. This one actually fires with a light at the end and smoke. Yeah, it's pretty good. He just wanted a gun with a long barrel. He didn't care what it looked like. He said, "Papa, just get me a gun. Just get me a tank with a long gun." So I ordered that, put it on. There you go. There's a helmet as well there with the straps. And actually, I've got to paint those straps a little bit more khaki colour. And put the panels on the side there. And I'll put the Lego bit on the back here. That's attached to the turret, only by that car masking tape. It sticks on really well. Trying to take it off is near enough impossible, but it will come off. And then there you got like a Lego box with the actual little chamois bits on the side there to pick it up. Here, this is where you put the oil in for the gun. Put oil in there, and it goes into the little unit below. And coming around to the back here. All this is most of it is made by me. Obviously that there and the top one isn't, and that one there on the side, but the rest of it, most of it, not the jerry cans, but most of it is made by me. And I went out in the garden, I cut that, a couple of little logs there on the side. He said he wanted that. He said, "Papa, I just want logs on the side of my tank, can you do it?" I said, "Yeah, okay." And the little bucket here, you know when you get those like little lotions, you know, your wife will get a little lotion or a little spray thing, and they had like the caps on. Well, that is the cap, and that's a paper clip. And then I use, as I said, the accessory that you get from the tanks, the accessories, all the plastic bits. Took it off, squashed the end there, stuck it on, and there you go. Now, what was I going to tell you about this one? Oh yeah, that's right. I cut one of these tracks off the back here. Just make it look a little bit different. So you got 1, 2, 3 there. You got like one missing, like they've used one, you see. Just to make it look a little bit different to any other tank, you know. So there you go. Well, guys, that is my 6 tanks. Now, as I said before, I am getting another tank, which a lot of people seem to be upset and don't like, and which, okay, you have got your opinions. Yeah, I'm not saying, oh, you know, you can't say that. But I had it a long time ago when it first came out. I've had no problems with it. It was all right. But then I sold it because I come to Thailand, so I sold it, and I always wanted to get another one again. So there should be another one coming in about 20 days' time, which is the Fury, the Hoban, or Hoban, or whatever you like to call it. That will be here. So I've ordered the basic one. I didn't order the one that's all made up, sort of like looking like that, you know. I just want to buy it from basic scrap, you know, sort of like, and starts doing the body work, weathering it. I find that would be more sort of relaxing, and see if I can do it. So try and make it look like the Fury from the movie. I've got loads of pictures, and I'll be studying them, and that's why I made those boxes, those ration boxes, because they got that on the Fury. So I made them, and I'll have to make a lot of other things that on the Fury as well. So it's going to be fun, and then later on I'll upgrade with metal tracks and upgrade other little things, you know. The only thing I don't like about the Fury basic one is the little you know, they got like a little side bit coming in here, supports. It comes out here, goes all the way along, and then you got the metal bits coming down. Well, on the basic one, it's like a triangle. It's not. You can't. It's not. You can't go in. There's nothing. You can't. It's like plastic. So like little triangle bits there. I might have to get a drill, something, how to sort of get rid of the plastic inside, you know. So okay, guys, that is it. Crikey, 6 tanks, and I have 7. Started since Christmas, so that's not bad going. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.